Hey everybody, it's Chris. I'm gonna show you some more sales from this week or weekend, I guess. It's Monday. It's 28th, and yeah, let's go over what we did. So it was a lot of low value stuff, and I took offers on a bunch of stuff. So we got 3 orders on eBay and 13 orders on Amazon. So this was the first one. I've had this one sitting around a long time. I don't think I listed it until last month, maybe the month before. I even forget. But we got one of those Gameboy carrying cases. Grab that. So that's been sitting up here quite a while. Sold for $4. Probably picked this up with a Gameboy like forever ago. I don't even remember. This was with me at the last house I lived at forever. So took an offer of $4 on it. I know the shipping is gonna end up being a little high. I think that's why people weren't biting at it. Then we got a couple little things. First, took an offer on a Clue Master Detective piece. It's a horseshoe. Sold that for $3, and then I did an auction for some of these pins out of that bag of pins that I bought. I sold 2. The other one they haven't paid for yet. I'm waiting for payment on this one here. But the other one sold and paid for 99 cents plus shipping. It's a little Honda Riders Club. So those are just right in this drawer. Not that drawer, this drawer. So the pins are here. Let's find that first. Should be kind of right on top. One of the last ones I listed. There we go. So I bought a bag of pins and a bunch of other stuff at $20. I already sold, I think I sold a few others earlier in the week, but yeah. So 99 cents, not a big deal there. Put the other ones back. And then let's see where that horseshoe is. So this is the other one I sold for $5. Hopefully they'll pay soon. And then I kind of just tossed a whole bunch of different stuff in here. Oh, there it is. There's the horseshoe. So yeah, it's a little horseshoe. So they reprinted Clue Master Detective, so I'm not going to pick that up anymore, but I've had a parts copy for a while. I've been selling a part here and there for it. So that's that. So that's eBay. Next we have Amazon. So again, nothing over $29. I think $28 and change was the biggest thing over the past few days. This isn't abnormal for October. It's before Christmas. This video might not go up till Christmas, but anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping to send off a bunch of stuff to Amazon. I've been saying that for like 2 months now, but I think this week, I think tomorrow will really be a day where I spend most of the day doing that, depending on how much I get listed at some other stuff that I've had sitting around, so we'll see. So first thing is a copy of Millborns, and then we'll grab the other thing too. We got a little Lego set. I picked up the Lego set for $25. Millborns was probably at like a Savers. I don't really remember though. So as you can see, I have a bunch of different copies, but this is the one I sold right there. 22.30 on that. And then a little Lego set, if I haven't accidentally popped it open, should be up here. I don't really have a home for them, which is unfortunate, so they kind of get tossed around. There's a couple little bagged Legos. And there we go. That's Poe Dameron's X-Wing. It's like one of those mini ones. So yeah, that was, I picked that up for $0.25 at a yard sale. It sold for $5.76. Next up, we got a copy of Super Scrabble and another copy of Milborn's, a different edition. I have that right here. I actually picked this up Thursday. It was the only thing I got at thrift stores. I only went to like 3. And actually this was Friday, but either way, only thing I picked up. So that sold for $15. I paid, I think it was $2.99 at Savers. And then I got a copy of Super Scrabble, sold for $28.60. These were going for a lot more when I picked them up. So here's one here. I'm gonna have to double check if this is the correct one. Make sure I don't drop this puzzle. There we go. Copy Super Scrabble. I have to double check. I do have another copy down there. I know one of them does not have score pads, and one of them does, but I'll just leave that here for now. Or there, that's fine. Alright, next up, we got a sealed copy of Lego Marvel Superheroes for PlayStation 4. I think I already have this digitally, so I didn't end up keeping it. Or I might have already had a copy on the shelf. I've been picking up so much games lately, I don't even know what I have. This was another business buyer dropship thing. Guy sent me a thing. It's like, don't put it in a packing slip, because he doesn't want the customer to realize they didn't actually buy it from him. I don't care either way. Got the price that I asked for. Let's see. I think... yeah, there we go. Right there. Nice and sealed. Picked this up, I think, at a yard sale. I'm starting to forget some of this stuff. Yeah, I think I picked it up with all those Lego games, or not Lego games, Lego sets, along with a couple other PS4 things. We got a Nintendo GameCube controller black, sold for $14.77. And once again, these are all plus shipping. I don't do free shipping anywhere, pretty much. Let's go with this one. I think this is, yeah. Sometimes I'll get lazy, and I put worn thumbstick on this one, but this one doesn't have a worn thumbstick. I sometimes don't feel like having multiple listings. Alright, a couple of things out of the game drawer for little games. We got Spider-Man 2 for Game Boy Advance. Sold for $3.49. So after fees and whatever shipping, I'm not even sure how much I charged on that one. Somewhere between $4.05 and like $5 something probably. So I probably made like $1.50 on that. And then we got Pokemon White version for $29.51. So Spider-Man probably came with numerous Game Boys or DS's I've bought over the years, and then Pokemon White, I picked up 2 copies of that and a copy of Pokemon Black 2 and some other stuff. So there's that. I know it's card only, so we're gonna leave the case. This is Pokemon White, and now Spider-Man. I lotted up a bunch of Game Boy Advance games recently. This is one of the few that I left because I knew I could make. There we go, Spider-Man 2. I knew I could make at least over $1 for it. So there are those. So these always go the cheapest. I guess it also depends on where this is going, on how much I made. Because if it's going close, it's only going to be like $2.66 to ship. If it's going to California, I think $3.09 is the lowest. Then, got a Polaroid camera. Sold for $23.70. No, wow. $23.27. This, I read my condition notes. I'm not sure that I actually have the camera that it says it is, because I said it's a AF. So I'm thinking I might have to message the person and let them know that, or like double check that they read which one it is. So I got a Spectra AF and I have a Spectra Pro. It's definitely not the Pro. So I think I listed this one. Let me double check that I don't have the SE, because it's listed as an SE, which is, you know, a special edition. I got a first edition. Yeah, so this is the issue with Polaroid cameras. Sometimes there's just like really similar ones, like as you can see right here. This one is basically this one, but it just has the word AF. I bet if I open it up, they look the same. Because usually they all have this autofocus. Yeah, it looks identical. So I'm gonna have to definitely double check. I'm gonna grab this one for now, but it might not be this one. But anyway, because if you look into it, it looks the same except for the word SE. But I'll have to double check what I wrote. So moving on. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I actually almost sold this for like $11 and change 3 weeks ago, but then the price kind of tanked. So I sold it for $8.58. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, I bought this with a Super Nintendo. So I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So I think I bought this with the Super Nintendo and a couple other PS4 games last month or the month before. This I was pretty happy to get rid of. Copy of Brain Addicts. This I've had 3 copies for like 8 or 9 months now. It used to do really well. It used to be like $50 to like $80, depending on the version. But all of them tanked recently. I don't know what happened. But I have a few copies of that. I even went as far as to put one of them on eBay, which I've never really had to do before. No, I can see one back there. So I do have 3 copies, so I have to double check that they're all correct, but I think they're all identical. I think I'm just missing, I'm not missing anything, but the only thing that makes them not new is the plastic on the outside, and one of the DVDs is not wrapped in plastic. Otherwise, I think all 3 of them are exactly the same. But yeah, there's that. So I'm actually making some room on this shelf, which is nice. Next we get a PlayStation 2 console, sold for $43 plus I think $17 or $18 in shipping. These will never go more than like $12.50 or $12.80, I think is a medium flat rate box. And a lot of the times they can go less. What's nice is Amazon, at least I think some point this year, I'm not sure if it was just for me or if they've been doing this earlier for other people, but they have cubic shipping now. So cubic shipping used to be reserved for high volume, people shipping out like hundreds of the same shaped boxes, and you get a discount for it ships based off size instead of weight. So I've been selling a lot of stuff and saving on shipping that way, because a lot of the pre-made priority mail boxes end up kind of under like how much they would go for weight because of their size. So yeah, it's nice. Like they're definitely like tight, like there isn't too much padding, but I haven't had a single problem with those boxes ever. So this will probably go in a priority shoe box, and I don't know where it's going. I'm not going to click into it, but probably won't cost me more than $8 maybe 9. So we'll grab that real quick anyway. I think that's it right there. I think I ran out of room, basically. So there's that. And the Dreamcast stuff I still haven't tested. And then I'm just really running out of room. I ended up getting back some stuff from Amazon Trade-In, which didn't go well. I don't know if it's supposed to have an RF or AV, so I'm just going to grab this for now. And I also don't know if it's supposed to have its own controller. I really should have read it, huh? Well, I'm going to grab this for now, because I believe this is the controller it's supposed to have, but I'll definitely double check before actually shipping it out. And then last, for $6.94 is a copy of Who Framed Roger Rabbit on Nintendo Entertainment System. So I've definitely had these like stacks for a bit. I've only been selling like 1 or 2 games a week. Let's see, I don't even know how long ago I got Roger Rabbit, so it could be anywhere. Move those. It's probably in the back, it almost always is. Let me double check before I go digging for it. Yep, it's in the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half, because I don't even have room to... Alright, Roger, where are you? There it is. I can see it. It's nice that it has one of those logos that's kind of easily identifiable. So that's it. I think it's card only. I'll double check for a dust cover, but I think that's it. And yeah, as you can see, none of those were particularly valuable. They were all under 30 bucks, under 29 really. But yeah, that's what's been selling. I had taken a break from buying copies of Milborns for a while, but it looks like it's finally picking up a bit. This is probably the 5th copy I've shipped out in the past 2 weeks. So I think I'll be picking those up a lot more again. It's just that they reprint this game every few years in a different version. So it always devalues the older versions for a bit, but then they kind of go back up. So yeah, that's that. So I'll pack all this stuff up. I might even wait till tomorrow to drop it off, depending on how much time. Just been kind of tired lately, so I haven't really wanted to do too much, but yeah, I think tomorrow will be a real buckle down day. Get all the Dreamcast listed, maybe finally figure out if that Tandy Vision I bought like 2 months ago works. Test the Intellivision games there. I just been hoping that some of the stuff I had listed on eBay would have gone. Like I listed a bunch of lots of games, it's basically that stuff there, just to make room, but haven't really had any bites on it, so we'll see. So this is always good. I'm in the middle of packing up everything. I've gotten all the small stuff, and then I sold another game. I got a Captain America Super Soldier for PlayStation 3. Picked this up at a yard sale for like $2 or $3. They wanted like 10 or something, but the lady realized her kid had really priced everything up. Let's see. Should be in this pile, but it's probably behind. Ooh, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, it might have been this weekend. There we go. Or not this weekend, but last weekend, which is still sitting over there. So there, that's one more game. So, if you see any of these old Marvel games for PlayStation 3, most of them have held value decently. This one and Wolverine are definitely the two best. I think Iron Man 2 and Thor like at least like 10-ish. So yeah, it's a nice little add-on. So feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see everybody later. Bye.